Today we're going to talk about a app that has a very special place in our hearts.
It really does.
It helped us big time during our master's degree at University of Brighton. And we're going to talk about Miro. Hello everyone, thank you for joining us again on another episode of Just Send It to Marketing, our podcast where we analyze a brand, a marketing strategy, an advert, anything marketing related, and we bring you an overview, some recommendations, and we try to find some theories that the company apply.
Yes, I think the platform, which is just founded in 2011 and has raised about, I think, $500 million, currently valued at $17 billion.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's a really...
It's really incredible. So for those that who don't know about Miro, Miro is a whiteboard collaborative interface that I can work together with you. We can brainstorm ideas. We can put a project together online. And then from there, you can have meetings, poll. It's a really, really diverse.
Yeah,
it's really diverse tool to use.
Yeah. You remember in our project when we were struggling to get on Teams every time or not discuss something complex, you introduced us to Miro. And I don't think, it could have been easier than Miro because it helped us with its features. It had such small details that we could have a word cloud right there. And at the same time, you could see what I have written or vice versa. Basically, I thought it's like Google Sheets or Google Document, but better than that, I think, because of its choice architecture. So, yeah.
And it's really easy to use. I remember because I used to use at work. So for me, it was quite easy and straightforward to use, keep using for our project.
Right.
But for you and the rest of the group, because it was something new, it had to be something easy. And that's basically Miro USP. They portray themselves as easy to use and affordable. And it's true. You know, the free version is pretty complete. It's not one of those apps that the free version it lacks of features. It doesn't. And if you want to go premium, you can. But if you want to just keep free, it works just as good.
Right.
And that's what we used. We used the free student version.
Yeah, we used it. Yeah.
And it helped us big time because to accommodate four people, different work lives and families and everything that was going on at the same time.
Right.
We sometimes were having meetings at 8, 9 p.m.
We did.
And if it wasn't for Miro, I don't think we would have got the distinction we got.
I think so too. It's been a savior and not just in terms of, not just in terms of theories. I don't think we have just written content there. We have designed, we have, put it in a word cloud. We have portrayed it in a, presentation format as well, because when you open the board, you see everything what you have in mind. And I think it's not just great for startups, but also I think for big organizations. So, because for example, you and me don't need to be in the same location to access Miro. You can be in any corner of the world and still we can work live.
That's right. Yeah. And from using Miro, from researching about Miro, what are the theories that you could find that they use?
With theories, I think Miro is currently doing cross-screen marketing where they track and they target. So I think they have already tracked who is in need of Miro. People who cannot be in the same place, in the same location at one time, not just with the document, not just with the written content, but something needs to be of choice architecture, of visual, something with visual that people need to work on. So I think they are doing cross-screen marketing already. That is, they're tracking and they're targeting.
Right.
Second, I think they're doing community marketing in a very, very good sense. They have this huge community of Miroverse.
I think they call themselves Miroverse or something.
Yeah, where they come together, they share, they collaborate. So I think that's a very good thing because you don't need to be. I think the best part for me is just you can work from anywhere and it still comes live. Yeah, you can see what everyone is doing.
And their community, they can create templates,
right,
and then share amongst them. So if you work in a project that you need a template, you can just search, and you might be using someone's template from Brazil or someone's template from America. That's and that gives the community sense where people start helping each other.
Right. It's easily accessible, you mean, like for everyone. Yeah. And I think one of the most important thing this year, it's theory of planned behavior. I feel you need to be in certain kind of behavioral control, because you judge your ability to use Miro. Like I judged mine before I started using Miro, because at first I think some of the things are complex if you look at it closely, some of the things with Miro. So I think that is a theory of planned behavior where I judge myself of my ability to use Miro, and that indirectly affected my decision of using it.
Right.
So I think that is a theory consumers are gonna get it. So I think, yeah, these are the few important ones. But as I said, it was the con I felt that some things are complex. So for things like that, how will you suggest that they can improvise, or not just for the con, but in general, what Miro is not doing and they could be doing?
Right. Okay. Yeah. So, right. I think Miro could explore more the webinars and teaching how to videos or thoughts of leadership.
Right.
Because just to add value, because some people might be scared and just stop using it. A recommendation for them would be definitely to explore more content creation in the aspect of webinars and thoughts of leadership or how-to videos, showing people how to use Miro templates. Maybe invite the template creators to help to show how to use their own template.
Right.
Again, just adding more value to the service, to the product. And another one would be, why not Miro sponsor a co-working space?
That's an interesting idea.
So you can go to a Miro co-working space and work from there. It doesn't matter if you use Miro or not. Maybe if you're a Miro user, you can have a discount code. But they could have their own Miroverse physically space that you can go and co-work.
Right.
Because you're going to collaborate.
Yeah.
That's their soul. That's their USP, collaborations.
Right.
And if you can put people together that they're going to collaborate, I think that's a great shout.
That's really good. I think that's the two C's that they're working on: collaboration, creativity.
Correct. Yeah.
So I think that's a nice recommendation.
Yeah, that's great. Prachi, let's do a quick SWOT analysis here on Miro. Give me strength.
Easy to use, accessible.
Weakness.
There are some complex features in Miro.
Right. Opportunities.
They could use a co-working space. Like, they can create a co-working space.
Right. And threats?
I think security issues, maybe.
Yeah, great. I think that's it.
Yeah, that was great. So, Andre, we have done our research with Miro, but according to your research, what do you think is the sentiment of Miro like?
Right. So, after reading a lot about Miro, I can find that the positive sentiment revolves around being easy to use, affordable. When you compare with the key competitors, Miro stay on the mid-range price, even though it has a freemium, that's what they call freemium features.
Okay.
And the negative side, people tend to complain that sometimes it can get quite slow and buggy.
Oh.
But overall, it's way more positive than negative.
It is, for sure.
Yeah, we know that.
We know that.
So I think that's it for today, for this Miro episode. Again, thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed.
And see you in the next one.
Thank you. Bye.